So through a mixture of lectures by eminent academics with experience of practitioner engagement, working with practitioners in the field, conflict resolution and so on, we're trying to get them to have a sense of how they kind of bridge a theoretical understanding of the challenges of conflict transformation with the practical possibilities of actually doing it in the world. And we're also bringing to Birmingham as part of this program eminent practitioners across the field of kind of conflict transformation. So Lord Hannay spoke, former British Special Representative to Cyprus, about his time as a mediator, of course enormous experience as a British diplomat in lots of different fora over the years. We had Lynn Cameron yesterday, who's been involved with the Responding to Conflict NGO, who will be leading 2 days of the training. Lynn was talking yesterday about empathy, about the challenges of building empathy in conflict situations, talking about her experiences with the Responding to Conflict NGO in Kenya. And then tomorrow and Thursday on the programme, delegates will have a chance to work with the NGO Responding to Conflict, Birmingham-based NGO that we've been developing this partnership with, in actually themselves learning to be mediators and having a chance to go through mediation simulations. And so we're also trying to get the delegates themselves to also then apply those kind of ideas to other challenges at the international level in terms of diplomacy, high-level diplomacy. So on Friday, they'll engage in a simulation where they'll play the role of diplomats in the E3+3 negotiations with Iran and try and look at whether it's possible to move from the interim agreement that was agreed last November into a full comprehensive settlement. So this will be a chance for them to put into practice the skills and experiences that they gained during the week and to see how far they've actually developed with their skills about negotiation and trust building and so on.
I think the delegates get access to a number of different people, and actually that's quite rare in a university. Usually you have one person for a whole term or a whole module. With this course, it's much more concentrated. You get access to a lot of different opinions and different levels of experience very quickly. It's hard work, but I think the delegates will gain an awful lot from this. I think within that as well, each of the people who is teaching on this particular module has in themselves a really good mixture of practical and academic experience.
I think that it's a real privilege, both as a participant and for the delegates, to learn from people who have worked for many years in conflict and who have both an academic and practitioner experience. So what they're getting is the best of both worlds, actually. They're getting people who are the best at what they do, who really understand conflict because they've worked in it, they live it, they understand it from the inside, and then who apply that to teaching theories.
I think what's really good for the participants in the program is that they get a very thorough and comprehensive grounding in the issues that we are dealing with. And they get it from a variety of different perspectives. So they get a number of academics, they get a number of practitioners, they get some very high-profile people coming here, like we had Lord Hannay last night. But also sort of they get a mixed perspective from academics that also every once in a while go out of the ivory tower and then try to apply their knowledge to the good of particular peace processes.